Have you ever had a hero? Not a character in a comic book. A real one. Someone you looked up to, who saw something in you before anyone else did. The person who held the keys to the kingdom you so desperately wanted to enter. You would do anything for them. Trust them with your future, your dreams, your life. Now, imagine learning that the kingdom you were promised was built on a foundation of secrets. What happens when that trust shatters? When the man who made you might be the man who asks you to look the other way. This isn't a story about a contract dispute. This is a story about a brotherhood, now caught in the crossfire of a federal investigation. Forget the headlines you've read. They're just the smoke. We're going straight to the fire. Because what's at stake here isn't just careers. It's an entire culture of silence unraveling. Act 1. The making of a king. Before the storm, there was a launching pad. The year is 1994. The air crackles with the sound of new jack swing and hip-hop soul. And a 14-year-old kid from Chattanooga, with a voice that could melt glaciers, is given the golden ticket. He's sent to the epicenter of cool, New York City. His destination? A place that would become music industry legend, Diddy's Puffy Flavor Camp. It sounds like a dream, doesn't it? A finishing school for future superstars. Diddy wasn't just a producer. He was a cultural architect. He didn't just make beats, he minted icons. For a young Usher, this was everything. Diddy was the mentor who refined his style, sharpened his explosive dance moves, and taught him how to command a stage. He gave him the swagger that would one day sell out stadiums worldwide. As Usher later explained, Diddy taught me how to perform. He gave me the blueprint. The Flavor Camp wasn't just about vocal scales and choreography. It was a total immersion into Diddy's world. A world of power, of 24/7 parties, of access and excess. A world where the lines between professional and personal blurred into non-existence. Imagine being 14, away from your family, living in that environment. Usher himself has dropped breadcrumbs for years. He called the experience wild. He admitted he saw very curious things. In a 2016 interview with Howard Stern, Usher admitted, "I got a chance to see some things. I don't know if I could indulge and even understand what I was looking at." And then, the most chilling admission of all. When asked if he'd let his own children go through the same experience. When asked by Stern whether he would allow his own son to live with Diddy as he did, Usher bluntly replied, "Hell no." For decades, those words hung in the air, a quiet tremor before the earthquake, a warning sign we all saw, but perhaps never fully understood. Act 2. The Empire Under Siege. Fast forward to today. The Bad Boy Empire is no longer just a record label. It's a crime scene. Sean Combs is not fighting for his chart positions. He's fighting for his freedom. The accusations are monstrous, painting a picture of a mogul who allegedly used his immense power to manipulate, abuse, and traffic individuals. The music stopped. The accusations started. And in the middle of this legal firestorm, a name from his past echoes in official court documents. Not as an accuser, but as something almost more complicated. A witness, Usher Raymond. This isn't about a financial lawsuit Usher filed. The reality is far more gut-wrenching. The thread connecting Usher to this case isn't about money. It's about proximity. He was there. He was in the orbit. Allegations from others have placed him in the room when terrible things were allegedly happening. According to testimony from former Donity Kane member Dawn Richard, Usher was present during violent incidents involving Diddy and Cassie. The industry is built on a code of silence. You see things, you hear things, but you build a wall around it. You have to. Your career, your access, your livelihood. It all depends on you looking the other way. How many others saw but stayed silent, protecting their own survival? Everyone knows the price of speaking out. Suddenly, Usher's past interviews, his carefully chosen words about curious things, take on a new, darker meaning. The brotherhood that looked like a blueprint for success now looks like a tightrope walk over a world of secrets. Act 3. The impossible choice. This is where the story turns. This is where it gets personal. It's no longer about a mentor and his student. It's about a potential witness and a defendant. Put yourself in his shoes for a moment. The man who gave you your start, who opened every door for you, is now at the center of accusations that could put him away for life. And you might hold one of the keys to that lock. What do? This is a loyalty test from hell. It's the ultimate moral crossroads. Do you protect the man who built your launching pad, honoring a decades-old bond? Or do you speak a truth that could tear it all down? You've likely faced a version of this in your own life. That knot in your stomach when staying silent feels like a betrayal of your own integrity. But speaking up feels like an impossible risk. This isn't hypothetical. It's real. And it's playing out right now, in front of the world's cameras. That's the tightrope Usher is walking right now, in front of the entire world. Act 4. The battle for legacy. For Diddy, the stakes are absolute. Every new witness, every corroborating story adds another stone to the mountain of evidence against him. His legacy as a barrier-breaking business mogul, a symbol of black excellence and ambition, is eroding in real time. He's not just fighting legal charges. He's fighting to prevent his name from becoming a synonym for scandal. In an official legal statement, Diddy claimed, "These allegations are nothing but baseless attempts to destroy my reputation." Diddy's attorney further stated, "Mr. Combs denies all allegations and intends to vigorously defend himself." But what about Usher? This isn't a simple win or lose. Testifying against Diddy could mean torching the very bridges that led him to stardom. The music industry has a long memory. Will he be hailed as a hero for speaking truth to power? Or will he be blackballed, labeled a traitor by a powerful network that, even now, remains loyal to its king? Behind every moral stand, there's often a price few are willing to pay. This is the unseen cost of courage. He could gain moral clarity, but lose his standing in the world he helped define. He risks becoming a pariah in the very kingdom he once ruled. Act 5. The real battlefield. The real battle is for the narrative. Who gets to tell the story? Who controls what you believe? Right now, teams of lawyers and publicists are working in the shadows, crafting the story they want you to hear. Is this the story of an industry finally having its #MeToo moment? A great reckoning where the powerful are finally held accountable? Or is it the story of a takedown, a carefully constructed campaign to dismantle an empire, fueled by personal vendettas? Diddy's camp is fighting to paint a picture of a witch hunt. Usher's potential testimony could be the cannonball that sinks that ship, or the dud that lets it sail away. Both sides are weaponizing truth, or what they claim is truth. This is a war fought in headlines and hashtags as much as it is in a court of law. And in this war, the winner isn't always the one who is right. It's the one who is believed. Two legacies, forged in the same fire, now destined to be defined by each other's choices. One, the ultimate performer. The other, the ultimate mogul. Their brotherhood gave us a generation of music. Its collapse could force a generation of change. This is more than just celebrity drama. It pulls back the curtain on the price of fame. It forces us to ask uncomfortable questions. What do we do when our heroes have fatal flaws? What is the true cost of ambition in a world of immense power and unchecked influence? And when the choice is between a difficult loyalty and a devastating truth, which side do you pray you'd have the courage to stand on? Whose side would you take if you were forced to choose? Diddy's? Usher's? Or neither? We want to know what you think. Is Usher a key to justice? Or is he caught in a storm that has nothing to do with him? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments below. We read them all. And if you appreciate breakdowns that go beyond the salacious headlines, do us a favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. The truth is complicated. Let's uncover it together.